This video explains what to do if you have been given this as a gift. Anyone can gift you a membership, maybe a friend, family member, or someone else thinking it was of interest and entertainment value, or maybe to assist in understanding the complexities when people are separating. Before you activate your membership, it is very important that you first go to the membership page and check what the membership includes, paying particular attention to the time limits of certain material. These time limits commence from when you first access your membership. My advice is to not access your membership until you have at least a few hours to view the main videos. It is best you prioritize viewing any materials with the time restrictions immediately, and then you can browse the other resources at your leisure. The information is designed to provide a reality check of how things actually are during separation for most people, without all the political correctness and bias, just the way it actually is. It is a way of representing the children involved in the separation process and showing why parents need to be responsible for their actions. It's normal to be skeptical that being given something from your ex must be negative. But consider, if you can both be realistic and communicate with empathy for each other's situation, you'll be able to stop the personal attacks and focus on moving on with your lives. By the end of this presentation, you'll see how problems can be avoided. I don't want women, children, or men abused, hurt, or killed. To prevent it, this material helps people recognize the consequences for choices during separation. For those men and women who choose to do nothing, remember, doing nothing is actually a choice. The following is an explanation for the specific situation where you're a woman who's been gifted this by your ex-partner. You can skip it if it doesn't apply to you. The aim is creating the best outcome for all. So good women and mothers will find this information will be to your long-term benefit. But some women will be questioning this because they don't want everyone to win. They want to win, get everything they want, have the kids, and destroy the father's life. And I shall be upfront. Giving this information is recommended for anyone who's being alienated, male or female. It means they can document they've provided it to try and help the separation process be constructive. The positive for you is that this shows a willingness to work together. This information should allow parents to reevaluate with a better understanding of the effect various actions may have on others, simply by using empathy. Unless there is evidence that children are at risk, a parent with the children's best interests at heart will separate relationship problems from the children and find ways of enabling the other parent to maintain a healthy relationship with the children. Sadly, men have had no power in encouraging a mother to compromise. As women don't want dramas, he can simply be ignored, and his frustration from being helpless to protect the children's interests is used as confirmation of him being an abuser. The new consequence is that as the children grow up and understand life might not be as they have been told, they will be able to determine from evidence who was the parent really acting in their best interests. Mothers will not be able to hide behind the excuse they were in a DV relationship and took the children. When there is no evidence, the man cannot be a good father. As a good mother, you want your children to know you did the right thing by them and did not destroy their lives by having them live a lie for your revenge. Because society has promoted women as being the innocent victims, it's tempting to exploit the power it provides. But you will see how following the innocent victim mentality makes things worse for the children and for the mother. We aim to empower you with powerful tools such as empathy and action to allow you to gain a realistic perspective on the issues you confront. We want mothers to be positive, make good decisions using empathy, look forward in life, be strong, take action, and regain your independence. Here are some positive points to consider. Firstly, this information is designed to protect women, children, and fathers by avoiding bad situations developing. You want the easiest, simplest solution for all involved. So it's definitely worth you taking a look at it. You can view this presentation safely by yourself and form your own opinion. The opinion example is based upon a real-life situation, which will prove we're trying to help you stay safe and live a beautiful life with your family. This information was independently created, which removes any chance of hidden agendas due to financial backers. Once you go through the information, you will be well positioned to self-assess your situation with a better grasp on the consequences linked with various actions. I aim to represent the children and make them a priority for each parent, no matter how unpalatable to either parent. Unless there are exceptional reasons, your children's best interests is to have contact with both parents. Your ex-partner, having viewed this material, will be aware that they must be responsible for the consequences of their own actions. They have to hold themselves accountable just as much as you. Separation gets messy because it becomes all about feelings and emotions. You will see how focusing on facts and removing emotions as much as possible will enable you to become stronger and look forward rather than living in the past. As your ex is giving this membership to you, it proves they have been seeking answers. They are trying to be constructive, trying to work with you, trying all options, and most importantly, they are placing the children first in wanting to work together for the children's future. Although you're no longer together as a couple, you can focus on your future parental responsibilities and make your first point of agreement being to make the children your priority. Remember, there was a time when you loved each other and you chose to become a couple for all the right reasons. Neither of you were expecting to be separating and involved in conflict. The best solution is to separate quickly so you can both return to the good people you saw when you first met. This information shall enable parents to look to the future and avoid making bad choices now. You wouldn't want your children to remove you from their lives when they grow up because they discover the parent they loved and trusted throughout their life actually brainwashed them into eliminating the truly good and loving parent. Lastly, when you're in the turmoil of a relationship breakdown, everything becomes emotional. Morals, priorities, logic, and memories can be lost to the sea of emotion. Hopefully, this information allows you to step back and take a look at the big picture. Once you separate, you can return to normality and regain your lost self. With equal care and responsibilities, the intimidation, abuse, hostilities, aggression, manipulation, and all those other bad things will subside to a bad memory. Successful separations usually involve parents acknowledging they chose to be together, so they now have the responsibility to work things out and enable each other to continue their lives. Sort things out quickly and support each other in jointly raising your children for the children's best interests. My motivation is simply to help everyone. The current antagonistic system has only made things worse. I hope this information makes your life and that of your family better, safer, happier, and you have a great future. Good luck.